Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
Okay, we want to check back in with Captain Alana Brophy live at East Canyon State Park in Morgan County.
How are you, Captain?
Now, it's always a problem when you play along. You're supposed to rein me in, you two. Well, don't feed into it. You know that's going to be problematic. No, it's wonderful here at East Canyon, our latest stop on the Good for Utah Road Tour. We're looking towards one of the campgrounds here, 33 spots behind me. You can see campers out and enjoying, as well as the day use area, sandy beaches where people were in the water. They were having a good time. We talked about lingering moisture, and we've seen that in the higher terrain, which includes here at East Canyon, where a quick pop-up bubbled up in the 4 o'clock hour, then moved on, but we saw temperatures drop a degree or two as a result of that. Let's take a look at those graphics, because right now at East Canyon, we're sitting at 83 degrees, just light winds, but it is very pleasant, especially since the Wasatch Front pushing the 90s. We're low 90s in Salt Lake right now, but really, really nice conditions and a nice afternoon, even with the passing of the clouds. Overall, we've got a warming trend ahead of us, and you're going to want to head to those high locations to beat the heat. 92 in Salt Lake, same number in Provo. As you look at the eastern side of the state, you're dealing with a mix of 90s. Green River did hit 100. They've backed off just a little bit. 102 right now in St. George, so they hit the triple digits at the top of the hour. They were ready to go cooking, and they're going to continue to do that. In the south, this is triple digit season. Average this time of year in St. George is 96. So we're even running above average in southern Utah, but noticeably so in the north as we sit in the low 90s. Over the next several hours, we'll drop back into the 80s, and by ABC4 News at 10, partly cloudy to mostly clear skies along the Wasatch Front with upper 70s expected. Another mild overnight, and we are going to see the warming trend continue as we walk through the close of our work week and into next week. Live view from Oakley, Wasatch back. Love the backside of the Wasatch, so pretty. A little bit of cloud cover, pleasant day there. And overall, after active skies in southern Utah, this is one of our calmer days of the work week. You're looking at time-lapse video coming out of our Black Desert Sky Cam, where you see that beautiful red rock, lots of sunshine. But the heat, it is on in the south, and we're going to keep pushing those numbers with those triple digits. We're running anywhere between 5 to 10 degrees above average throughout the entire state. Now, if you look at the satellite radar, you're able to see maybe a pop-up over towards Park Valley in the northwestern corner of Utah. Lingering moisture allowing for those storms. Doesn't always pick up on high-based activity, which is what we're seeing in the mountains, but we know that today there's a slight chance that you see a storm. Drier air is going to settle in as we move into tomorrow. That high pressure takes over. When we talk about dry conditions and high pressure, it means a longer stretch of drier air and really quiet storm patterns. So that takes us to our drought monitor, which the newest numbers come out on Thursday. And as you look, we actually saw percents uptick in the severe and moderate category. We do have light precipitation for the last little while, but southern Utah got some soakers as we were getting through the end of May. That helped with the extreme drought, but we know that this map is only going to worsen as we get through these warmer months, especially with a dry pattern, which is what is setting up right now. Futurecast keeps us very, very sneakily quiet, right, as we get through our Friday and then head into Father's Day weekend. Are you making plans with Dad? I get it. You're not going to expect storms, no, but you do have to plan for the heat, especially if you're going to be out and about. Maybe you're camping, hiking, or biking. Take a look at these cities. Moab's going to get to the triple digits. Cedar City will be in the upper 80s and low 90s along the Wasatch Front. Park City will be beautiful in the 80s. So, yep, if you're looking to beat the heat, you know where to go. I'm telling you and vouching for East Canyon because it's gorgeous up here. All right. Upper level Futurecast is going to give you an idea of what's happening with this area of high pressure towards the Four Corners. A dry southwesterly flow settles in. The winds will continue to be breezy to gusty at times, especially in southern Utah as we close out the work week. But temperatures will flirt with records. We will stay above average, and we don't really see that changing until the middle of next week. By Tuesday, we start to see some changes with the temperatures cooling just a little bit. Doesn't look super promising when it comes to moisture, but we will back off of the high heat that we build to as we head into early next week. So a little bit of change, but here we are. Everyone wanted summer. It's still officially spring, the solstice right around the corner, but we're feeling like summer right now. 95 for that high tomorrow in Salt Lake. We're going to see those numbers in the 90s in places like Cache Valley, the Wasatch back along the I-15 corridor. 101 in St. George. The winds bring an upslope and cool ever so slightly. Next 7 days in St. George, hot. The apex of our ridge of high pressure will be Sunday. So Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. It's early, but 105 in St. George, and that's peak heating. It's still going to stay hot with the triple digits as we get through 7 days in the south. Next Thursday looks brutally warm with 96 is the average above that. Check out the Wasatch Front. We also see peak heating on Sunday. I went 99. I do think there's potential for us to hit triple digits. We'll see what happens. If not, we're falling into the upper 90s, so plan accordingly when you're out with Dad. We do have a day in the upper 80s. My gift to you, it's just going to stay hot, friends. Hot and dry, which is why you need good places to go. Make your summer list. East Canyon should be on it. The Good for Utah Road Tour has showcased several state parks that you should be seeing this summer for so many reasons. East Canyon is our backyard, so come up and enjoy. Brian, Sarah, over to you. Don't encourage me with the captain business. Back to you.